most welcome to our online lesson. This is Mathematics Grade 9. And today we're going to look at simultaneous equations. Now, in our first lesson, we looked at equations. In our second lesson, we looked at inequations. And today, it being our third presentation, we're going to look at simultaneous equations. Therefore, we've looked at equations, inequations, and today we're looking at simultaneous equation or equations. And there are different methods that are used to solve simultaneous equations. Now, the first method that is used to solve simultaneous equation, it is what we call substitution method. So, under simultaneous equation, we're going to look at substitution method. Now, this is one of the methods that is used to solve simultaneous equation. We have an example which has been given here, which says solve the simultaneous equation x minus y is equal to 1, 2x plus y is equal to 5. Now, when we say simultaneous, it means two or more things are happening at the same time. In short, we are solving this simultaneous equation using substitution method. And the question is, how do we use substitution method to solve a simultaneous equation? Step number one, when you've been given a question like this one, if you want, you can name this one as equation 1. This one, we'll name it as equation 2. Therefore, in this case, we have two equations. We have the first equation and the second equation. Under substitution method, you're going to pick any of these equations, any of them. You're going to make any of the letters the subject of the formula. In this case, if we pick x minus y is equal to 1. Now, this is equation 1. Now, under equation 1, we're going to make x the subject of the formula. So, since we want to make x the subject of the formula, what we're going to do is, we're going to say x is equal to 1. This y, it will go on the other side of the equation, it will become positive 1. Meaning that using the first equation, we have made x the subject of the formula. Now, having made x the subject of the formula, using the first equation, we're going to pick this and substitute where there is x in the second equation. So we'll go to our second equation. This is our second equation. Our second equation, it is 2x plus y is equal to 5. But where there is this 2, where there is this x rather, we're going to substitute, we're going to put this because x is equal to that. Therefore, we're going to say 2, where there is x, we're going to say open bracket 1 plus y, close, plus y is equal to 5. We have simply substituted. No wonder it is called substitution method. Now, at this stage, we're going to clear out the brackets. Now, how do we clear out the brackets? We're going to multiply. We're going to say 2 times 1, it will give us 2, plus 2 times y, it will give us 2y, plus y is equal to 5. We're going to have something like that. Now, our interest, remember, it is to solve the equation, meaning we're finding the value of y in this case. Now, how do we find the value of y? These are like terms. Therefore, when we add them, it will become 2 plus 3y is equal to 5. Then, since we are still in the process of finding the value of y, we're going to say 3y is equal to 5. This 2, its like term, it is on the other side of the equal sign. Therefore, when it crosses the equal sign, it will become minus 2, like that. Then, we're going to have 3y is equal to 5 minus 2, it is 3. Then to find the value of y, we'll divide by 3, even this side will divide by 3. Therefore, y is equal to 1. It means the value of y in this simultaneous equation, y is equal to 1. But a simultaneous equation, it has, in this case, we have 2 letters that we need to find. Meaning that we're just done with the first part. We have just managed to find the value of y. But we need to find the value of x. We have x and y. So we're going to proceed to finding the value of x in this case. Now, how do we find the value of x? To find the value of x, we are going to substitute. Now, how do we substitute? We already know to say x is equal to 1 plus y. Now, to find the value of x, where there is y, we're going to put 1. The reason is simple. It is because the value of y in this case, it is 1. Therefore, where there is this y, we're going to put 1. We're going to substitute. Therefore, it's going to become x is equal to 1 plus 1. X is equal to, when we add, therefore, the value of x is equal to 2. It means we have solved our simultaneous equation. It means that x, we say therefore, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. This is how we solve a simultaneous equation using substitution method. So this is just our first example on how to find, on how to solve a simultaneous equation using substitution method. Now, I'll give the second example using the same method, substitution method, to solve a different question. So we'll look at the second example. Okay, this is our second example on how to solve a simultaneous equation using substitution method. So here we're using the same method to solve a different question. So since it is substitution, like I said, step number 1, we're going to have to make this one as our first equation. This one is going to be our second equation. Then we'll pick any of the equations and make any of the letters the subject of the formula. So if we pick the first equation, which is 3x plus 2y is equal to 36. So if we pick the first equation, in order for us to make x the subject here, it's going to become 3x will be equal to 36. Then this, it will go on the other side, it will become minus 2y, like that. So to find, or to make x the subject, we'll divide by 3. Even this side will also divide by 3. So it means we have made x the subject. This 3 and that 3, they'll cancel. X is equal to 36 minus 2y over 3. So what we've simply done here, we've made x the subject of the formula. Now, having made x the subject of the formula, we're going to we're going to substitute in the second equation. This one is our first equation. So in this second equation, where there is x, we're going to put 36 minus 2y over 3. Therefore, we'll go to our second equation, which is 5x. Now, where there is this x, we're going to substitute. We're going to put 36 minus 2y, you close then over 3. Then, here we have 4y is equal to 64. There's nothing complicated here. What we've simply done is we have substituted. Where is this x? We have put this because x is the subject. Then we're going to simplify this. We're going to say 5 multiplied by 36. Now, 5 multiplied by 36, it is going to give us 180 minus 5 multiplied by 2y, it will give us 10y, like that. Then we're going to say over 3. Then we're going to say plus 4y is equal to 64. Now, we're going to solve this expression that we have here in order to find the value of y. Now, how do we find the value of y? This side, since this side, the numbers that are on this side before the addition sign, they have a denominator 3. Therefore, this side, since there's no denominator, we're going to give it a denominator 1 because it won't change anything. It will still be the same. Having done this, then we're going to find the common denominator. Now, what is the common denominator of 3 and 1? The common denominator of 3 and 1, it is 3. Then we're going to divide. 3 into 3, it is 1. 1 multiplied by 180, it will give us 180. Minus 3 into 3, it is 1. 1 multiplied by 10y, it will give us 10y. Plus 1 into 3, it is 3. 3 multiplied by 4y, it will give us 12y is equal to 64. Like that. Now, when we check our numerator, we have like terms, we have negative 10y plus 12y. And these are like terms in the sense that they have the same variables. We have y here, we have y there. Now, we're going to simplify the expression, our numerator. Therefore, it will become 180. Now, 10y plus 12y, we have a negative and a positive, meaning that we're going to subtract and we'll put the sign of a bigger number. In this case, it is the same as saying 12y minus 10y. Because what we are simply doing here is we are subtracting, we have a negative and a positive, meaning that we're going to subtract and put the sign of a bigger number. So it will be 12y minus 10y, which is 2y. And that 2y is going to be positive because 12 has a positive sign, which is a bigger number than 10. Therefore, it's going to be plus 2y over 3 is equal to 64. Like that. Now, we still have some more stages in order for us to find our answer. This side, again, we have a fraction. The other side, it is not a fraction. So we'll make it a fraction. We shall say over 1. Having done that, we're going to cross multiply. We're going to say 1 multiplied by 180, it will give us 180 minus 2y is equal to, when we multiply 3 times 64, we know to say 3 times 4, it is 12, like that, which is going to be 2, carry 1. 3 times 6, it is 18 plus 1, 19, it will give us 192, like that. Therefore, 180 minus 2y is equal to 192. It has now become simple at this stage, just like any other equation. Therefore, we're going to say negative 2y, here it's plus, negative 2y is equal to 192, like that. Here it's positive. Then this 180, when it goes on the other side, it will become minus 180. It will become like that. Now, what we've simply done here is, this 180, it has gone on the other side of the equation. Since here it is positive, when it crosses, it shall become negative like that. Then here it is positive because even here it is also positive. Therefore, to find the value of y, we shall say over 2. Even this side we shall say over 2 like that. Therefore, this y and that y, this 2 and that 2 will cancel. Therefore, y is equal to, here when we subtract 192 minus 180, it will give us 12. 192 minus 180, the answer is 12. Therefore, it's going to be 12 over 2, like that. Then we know that 2, it goes 6 times into 12. Therefore, y is equal to 6. Just as simple as that. Because 2 will go into 12 6 times. Meaning that we have found the value of y. Y is equal to 6. So this is how we use substitution method to solve a simultaneous equation. But we still have some work to do, in the sense that we need to find x. We have just found the value of y, but we need to find the value of x now. How do we find the value of x? It is simple. We're going to substitute. Where there is y, we're going to put 6. Therefore, it will become x is equal to 36 minus 2. Where there is this y, we're going to put time or open bracket 6 like that over 3. Then from here, we're going to have x is equal to, we have 36. Then here when we multiply negative 2 times 6, it will give us negative 12 like that over 3. Therefore, x is equal to, when we do the calculations, 6 minus 12, it will give us 24. So we're going to have 24 over 3, like that. Therefore, x is equal to 8. It means we have solved the simultaneous equation using substitution method. We will therefore say x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 6. So this is how we solve simultaneous equation using substitution method. This is the end of our online presentation. You catch us in the next session when we look at another topic in mathematics. So for now, we're going to end here, and remember to solve the questions that will be given just after these examples. Thank you so much.